Hi everyone, Adam Lukinshell here, owner of Vintique Motors. We're going to be bringing this 33 Ford steel body to market, and today I've brought in Mike Loewengruber, formerly of the sales manager at American Speed and formerly of American Sunroof Corp, to kind of give us a walk around. He knows these cars intimately, and we'll do a full detail analysis of the car that we're bringing to market here. So Mike, all yours.
Thank you, Adam. Thank you. So what we have here is a very fine rendition of what is known in the auto industry as a Speed 33. And it is based off the, obviously the Ford 33 platform. It's a Ford 33 Speed Roadster body, all steel. And this particular one was owned by Chuck Watson of Watson Engineering. The Speed 33 was built by American Speed Company and its predecessor, the 33 Roadster, which were both brainchilds of Mark Trostle, who was Director of Design and Creative Services at ASC Incorporated, or American Sunroof Company, the world-renowned sunroof and convertible system supply company owned by Heinz Prechter. And in the 70s, 80s, and 90s, we did over 1 million convertibles over those 30 years for the various auto manufacturers. And that technology and engineering transcends all the way down to these fine aftermarket offerings on the Dearborn-Deuce 32s and the Speed 33s. So we're going to tell you a little bit about what went into that. Mark's vision when he came up with the concept was, he was a hot rodder by nature, and we'd go to hot rod shows and we'd see guys driving around in roadsters in storms, and they're holding umbrellas over their head because their convertible top's back in their garage. And so what we wanted to do was bring modern day technology to these iconic hot rods of the 30s and give you a modern day experience without changing the overall styling too much. So what sets them apart? What makes them different? First of all, they're all steel bodies. Most aftermarket offerings are fiberglass. The body surrounds are all 18 gauge metal, which is heavier than most modern day cars. The structure and reinforcements in the car are all 11 gauge metal. That's 1/8 thick steel. So the car's got stability built into it. We're not going to get a lot of shake, rattle, and roll going over railroad tracks and rough roads. The open wheel version can be built with the wheelbase pulled forward 2 inches. So instead of having a standard 112-inch wheelbase, you got a 114-inch wheelbase, which is better for ride and handling. We also were able to, what we did was we took a stock 33 and we put it on a balance plate in our tech center. We did a white light scan of that. Then Mark changed the lines that he wanted to alter without impacting the overall style. Then we did a full white light scale of that, a full scale clay model, another white light scan, engineered all the data, put it into the computer in modern day Alias engineering, and all the stampings were made from tools that were cut from that data at the stamping house. So it's engineered and designed much like an OEM car would have been, even though it was going to be a small volume, production program. So some of the other features that we put into it, first and foremost, besides the steel body, is it's got a folding, stowable convertible top, which we'll demonstrate in a minute. Most cars don't have that from this vintage era here. It allowed us to extend the door openings by 3 inches, which does 2 things. It not only gives you more room to get in and out for ingress and egress, but allows you to kick the seat back further for leg room. So today's taller hot rodders can get in and still have plenty of comfortable room in there with their 2 buddies, sitting next to them. 2 people, that is. So we also put in modern day power door windows. The car's built with heat and AC, so you got some modern amenities that way. And aside from that, it's I'm on a cycle the top real quick too. Kind of comes up with a. We did this very similar to what we did for GM on their C4 Corvettes in the late 80s. Very similar engineering and packaging. Top comes up, there's just a couple of J hooks that lock in the header. Tonneau goes down. And then there's a over-center buggy link that locks it in from the back. And it's that simple, that quick, and no more umbrellas, no more taking your top off and leaving it at home. Very slick, modern design. This particular car is House of Color root beer, and that's a unique light brown convertible top cloth material that goes with it. Very nice combination. It was built in 2009 in conjunction with Chuck Watson and his son, and in conjunction with American Speed. And to date, we've done the Speed 33 launched in 2007, and we've done a little over 160 60 bodies to date. This is vehicle number 79. So I'll put it back down. 2 toggle switches here. One is for the tonneau panel, and the other one is for the deck lid, for the trunk. But the top stows in the bay right behind the seat. The seat does not have to be moved. Very convenient. And that's it. So if you're looking for a vehicle of this nature, you can't go wrong looking at this one. Chuck's family sold it after he sadly passed away. One of the reasons that it has the hood side louvers on it is because it's got a modern day 4.6 liter motor in it that's got the wide heads, and you need to accommodate that in the engine bay there. So, but it was styled very nicely. Nice overall look for the vehicle. So give Adam a call. If you're interested in a vehicle like this, you can't go wrong. This is one of the ones you can't let get away.